The most important part when you're strumming is to realize that your strumming technique comes from your wrist and not from your elbow. To get the speed involved in getting a fast strum, you have to actually do a lot of movements, pivoting of the wrist. As you can see, my elbow's not moving at all. All the strum technique and movement is coming from the pivoting of the wrist. So I'm just moving the wrist. Another way to look at it is that when you're looking at the ukulele, try and get your wrist centered on top of your strings here, so that you're just strumming like that. Try not to come like that. Just keep it right over the center of the strings and just pivoting the wrist. Equal distance this way, equal distance that way. So you don't want to be moving at the elbow, because the length involved in moving the elbow is much more than it is when you have your wrist involved. When you're just pivoting the wrist and having wrist movement, you get faster turns and faster speed, and you're going to get the faster strumming sound. Now that we've got an understanding of what's doing the actual strumming movement, now here's the techniques for how to actually strum. When you're strumming, I tend to use a pick. When you strum, you want to go perpendicular to the length of your ukulele strings. So you want to go in the same direction as the fret wire. So when you strum down, keeping your wrist on top of the string line, strumming down, and then strumming back up. So when you're strumming down, you're hitting through all the 4 strings, and when you're strumming back up, you're doing the same again. So it's down, up, and that's the technique. When you strum down, you must also strum up as well, whilst pivoting at the wrist. So what you do is you strum down, up. Obviously there's no rhythm when you're strumming it initially, but we'll be getting to the rhythm later on. So what we want to do is start increasing the tempo. What we actually want to start sounding is kind of like a train, where it starts slowly and then we start increasing the momentum, getting more rhythm into our strum. And then eventually, during this technique, we keep increasing the speed as well. Now that we've got an understanding of how to actually perform the strum, now we've got to put some rhythm back into that strum. So what we try and do is we try and get the particular sound that we want in our mind and translate that back into our wrist movement. So what usually tends to occur is we start to feel a particular strum, and it's just through practice that you can start feeling what a certain movement, what the movement gives us in return as a particular strum. It's hard to explain it, but I'll demonstrate that for you. With the train technique, when we're going down, up, and we keep increasing the tempo, what we try and do is we might emphasize a particular strum to get a certain beat. So back to the train strum. Then I'll start emphasizing the beat. And now I'll start increasing the speed whilst emphasizing the strum as well. So that's going to give us our rhythm. So that's how we start developing our faster strum.